In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to take you from a complete newbie when it comes to using tactical arbitrage to an advanced user. I'm going to show you how, as a six-figure Amazon seller, a high six-figure Amazon seller, I am using tactical arbitrage in my day-to-day business. Because in my opinion, tactical arbitrage is one of those must-have tools when it comes to online arbitrage. A lot of people may disagree with me, and I'm happy to disagree with them. It is a must-have tool, especially for beginners. It's a little pricey, but it's a tool that is going to help you a lot in your journey to become a six and above figures Amazon seller. Before we start with this video, there's some important links in the description, and beyond tactical arbitrage, I have a link to help you scale an ebook that is going to help you actually source and find products. It's going to give you a routine to help you find products every single day, profitable products. If you do online arbitrage, so I would check it out. It's going to be one of the links in the description, and it's going to supplement this video. It's going to be super good to supplement this video, I should say. There's other links. If you need one-on-one coaching to scale your business, there's a link for that. If you need a community of sellers to actually build your network and grow faster, and it's going to be way more fun if you do, by the way, join the Discord server. Okay, we're going to have way more live calls pretty soon in the Discord server. So yeah, come and go with us. Okay, so let's just start this video and let's dive into tactical arbitrage. And let me just, so let me center myself. Here we go. So this is tactical arbitrage. If you've never seen it, once again, best tool when it comes to online arbitrage. This is what it looks like, and this is the dashboard. Before we actually dive deeper into the dashboard, you should know which plan I'm using, and I'm going to recommend you to actually get the same plan. It's going to be the online arbitrage plan, okay? Because we are doing online arbitrage, and this is the plan that actually that we actually want to use. The flip pack is apparently good if you do Amazon to Amazon flip. I'm not doing any of that. The wholesale pack, I used to have the online arbitrage plus wholesale pack that is $20 more. To be honest, I'm not doing any more online arbitrage. I'm sorry, I'm not doing any more wholesale. This is why I cut it out. And I'm saving $20 a month because I was never using it. But if you do wholesale, if you want to scan wholesale catalog, it may be a great idea. The full suit, maybe something that you look at if you want to do some Amazon to Amazon flip as well. I'm not doing any of that, so yeah. I would recommend you get the online arbitrage plan. It's good enough. It's $89, it's already expensive enough. You can save up to 26%, and I do not have an affiliate link for them, but you can save a lot of money if you actually if you bill it annually, okay? But yeah, and it's a good time to actually do it to save some money on taxes, okay, to get a bunch of write-off. So yeah, let's actually start looking at tactical arbitrage. This is what it looks like. You should know that the first thing that you should know is when you actually are scanning website, because this is the whole tool. This is a tool that is going to scan websites for you to actually find leads. The first thing that you need to know, and let me put this like this. The first thing that you need to know is that you do not have unlimited minutes, okay? And minutes are costly. You have 40,000 minutes with the base plan, and you can add on top of that. I used to add a lot, but I'm not scanning as much as I used to. I'm using so far this month I've been using $8,000 minutes. I'm sorry, and yeah, but as I said, the minutes are not free. So for this reason, you need to use it. You need to use them strategically. This is the first thing that you should know. But yeah, this is the first thing that you need to know with tactical arbitrage. Second thing that you need to know is that a lot of people seem to think that tactical arbitrage is some magic software, and that every single product that tactical arbitrage is going to return to them is going to be a super great lead. It's not the case, okay? And I'm telling you this right now, it's not going to be the case. You are going to have to do you are going to need to go through a lot of trash, okay? It's like any other sourcing method. You're going to need to go through a lot of data, but the good thing is that tactical arbitrage is doing a lot of the work for you. It's doing a ton of the work for you, actually, because it's going to look through a ton of products for you on some websites and actually return you some some products that may be profitable. So we are going to look quickly through the menu. I'm going to explain a little bit because I assume that you're a total newbie, as I said. We are going to do some more advanced video with tactical arbitrage. I have some actually on my channel, but we are going to look through the menu, and I'm going to tell you what every single menu option does. And after that, we are going to look at my filters and how do I use them as well once we are in that specific page. If you just got tactical arbitrage, the first thing that I would do though is I would go to the settings and I would go to the notification tab and add your email and your phone number and enable email notification and SMS notification. That way, once a search is over, you do not have to stay in front of your computer. You're going to receive a text message every time a search is done. Okay, so that way you can run all your search in the morning, go for a walk if you want, or get some coffee, whatever you want, and just wait for the search to be over. Whenever a search is over, you're going to receive a text. Okay, this is what you want to do. This is the first thing that I would do if I was you, and this is something that I should have done way sooner that I discovered not too long ago, actually a couple of months ago. So yeah, first thing that I would do is this. But let's not digress and let's actually look at the menu. So the first thing that you're going to see in the menu is beyond all this. By the way, it says your menus, all that stuff. Your rubies is the stuff that you can actually, it's the money that you can actually spend on tactical arbitrage to get some stuff. From them, you can buy extra stuff like more data, stuff that it does not necessarily make sense. I do not even know why I bought the audible alerts. It was really dumb. But you can actually do some interesting stuff that we are going to look right after. But the first thing that we want to look at is the first item on the menu, which is the guided search. So the guided search is something that is designed for beginners to make it way easier to search, to scan websites. I do not necessarily use it. I've never used it, but and I would not even use it if I was a beginner. I would directly learn how to use the product search, the product search filter to actually run search. Okay. But if you really want to, you can scan all the toys websites as one. I guess no, you cannot even do it. You can scan two. You can scan Toys and Target and Walmart if you want to. You can set up the return on investment that you want. If Amazon is out of stock, all that stuff, you can actually set that up yourself right there in the filters if you want to. I've never used this feature, and I would recommend that you actually do not use this feature, that you learn how to use the product search tab, as I said. Quick search is pretty much the same thing. Not really, because you can check every single retailers. The only thing is that a quick search is going to use the tactical arbitrage cache. Okay, and so the tactical arbitrage cache is products that have already been scanned by people and that are in the cache, and so that way you're going to be able, because it takes some time to actually scan websites, right? It takes some time, but everything that is on the cache is going to be returned to you super fast if you do this search. So for example, if you want all the products that have already been scanned by tactical arbitrage by other users, choose a website, for example. Here you go, we can see that. And I'm not even sure, I think it's your personal cache. I'm not even sure because this is a feature that I do not use. But let me see, yeah. So here we go. We could do this, say gross profit more than $2 and actually run the search. Yeah, no, I think it's the cache for every single user. You could do it. You could even set price alerts right there for some items if the items goes down in price. This is not something that I've been using because I really only use tactical arbitrage one way, which is with the product search. And I used to do reverse search that we are going to check after this, but I use the product search. And this is the bread and butter. This is going to be your bread and butter when you actually use tactical arbitrage. This is where you are going to be able to scan most websites. So this is where we are going to go over how to use it, and I'm going to show you my filters right after this. But this is basically mainly the place where you're actually going to run your search. There's a small toggle right there on the top, a small button that you can toggle to have the basic or the advanced view. I use the advanced view because there's way more options that are actually important. So right here, this is basically the website, the list of websites that you can scan. Let's just choose one for the example. As an example, I'm sorry. We are gonna choose, I don't know, let's use JCPenney. No. The thing, as I said, is that you do not want to scan whole websites when it comes to tactical arbitrage, because it's going to use a ton of minutes and it's not necessarily efficient to scan whole websites. What you want to do is scan specific sales, specific sections of the websites where the price is reduced, because if a certain section is on sale, there's way more, there's a way bigger probability that you are going to find profitable products on it, right? So we are just going to go on jcpenney.com and we are going to try to find, and for whatever reason I cannot go to JCPenney, so we are going to need to choose another website, okay? So let's choose another website. Let's choose a random website, oakley.com. Let's say we want to check oakley.com, okay? So we are going to check oakley.com. And hopefully this is going to work. And I'm overseas, so I do not know if, yeah, it is going to be in French. So let me just load up my VPN. Here we go. And we are going to reload the website to see the American website. And it is still in French. I have no idea why. I have no idea why it stays in French. Let's do this. It's still in French, whatever. So we're going to look at the sales, and sold in French means sales. So we are going to look at all the accessories, and this is going to be, by the way, if you really want to learn how to actually find profitable products, this is more going to be a video towards, like, geared towards using tactical arbitrage. But to supplement this, I would actually either get and I would do both. Get my sourcing guide in the description. That is totally free. The second thing that you want to do is watch my video called how to actually find profitable online arbitrage products to sell on Amazon. This is what is really going to, this is where you are actually going to learn what website you should actually scan. Okay, so yeah, let's get back to this. So we are going to start scanning this. And we are going to try to manufacture our margins with the cashback. I'm sorry, with the cashback. We are going to try to find if we can actually find some gift cards. And for the sake of this example, we're going to say that we have a 10% coupon, 14% cashback, and 10% gift cards, right? This is going to be the main thing when it comes to using tactical arbitrage. You want to manufacture your margins, because most people are not going to do this, okay? And the place where you are going to be able to do this is here in the source price adjustment, okay? So you are going to add the store discount, which is going to be your coupon, which is, in this case, we are using 10% as an example. It was 14% with the cashback, and let's say we have a gift cards for 10%. Okay, the gift cards, you can find them on Gift Card Wiki. I would recommend you watch my video, the video that I mentioned, to actually understand what I'm saying regarding this. But manufacturing your margins is going to be vital if you want to make money with tactical arbitrage. So yeah, and sales tax, all that stuff. But the price adjustments is going to be the most important part. So we are gonna just copy and paste. What you would do is just copy and paste right there the website link, or you can just select sales right there if you want to, if you can find the exact part of the website that you want to scan from there, from the bulk categories. But most time what I do is I just copy the link, because I can be way more intentional with what I want to scan. Now, what you need to know is that if different sections have different coupons, you want to run multiple search, okay? You want to run multiple search with the links for each one. But if multiple sections have 10% coupon, just like this one, you can actually copy and paste multiple links right there in the category, okay? So you can, let's say, you can add them one below the other, launch the search, and pretty much have all your results in just one search if the price adjustment is the same. Most times the price adjustment is going to be the same. The only thing is that sometimes, the store discount is going to be different. If, by the way, the store discount is only going to work if the discount is not already like right there on the website. Okay, this is when you want to use it. If the discount is already right there on the website, if it's not a coupon, all that stuff, you can just leave it at 0 and it should do the work. Okay, but this is something that you are just going to use with coupons or when the discount is not on the website's page, right? So this is O, and I'm sorry, let me bring this back up. This is basically how you use the price adjustment and why it is so important. No, start page, last page is in case you do not want to scan all the page, and this is a dynamic website that does not have a page, and usually those websites have are a little bit harder to scan, but like sometimes you don't want to scan all the pages, and so this is what you would use to limit the pages that you want to scan. Okay, easy bulk is this stuff, or you can add your own categories. It's really not a good way to do it in my opinion, but yeah, the filters, Google search, we do not really care about this. You could limit the amount of time that the search run. We do not really care about this. You could care if if your minutes are limited and you do not want to scan too much. But yeah, the price adjustment. No, let's look at my filters and what most people are interested in when it comes to tactile arbitrage. I like to not be too strict more in my filter, because I'd rather go through bad data myself first, and because sometimes there's you can find some gems in the dirt, and so yeah, this is why I like to not be too strict on my filters. But here are my filters. So first of all, I just ask Tactical Arbitrage to remove any products for which the current rank is above 150,000, just because it makes my life way easier. I also want to remove every single product that has a rating that is below 4.1 stars. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to avoid bad products, and bad products with low ratings are usually products that have high return rates due to defects, and I'm trying to stay away from this because it is going to eat on your margins, and you're going to have to deal with way more returns that you would want to. So because of that, I stay away from those products. Next, I remove any products that I would need to buy for over $200, just because same thing with the returns is really going to be difficult if you buy something over $200, if the item gets stolen by a customer, stuff like that. I do not want to deal with this. For this reason, anything above $200, just stay away from it. So yeah, after that, yeah, if there's more than 70 sellers, I remove it. I could remove this because it's okay. I've been on some listings, I think, that have more than 70 sellers, super fast sellers, and I'm not even sure. I think 70 is a lot, but yeah, usually I just remove this. And if Amazon has been in stock for more than 30% of the time, same thing, I ask for the product to get removed. This will actually remove a lot of the bad products, and just make your life easier when you go through data. You will have way less bad products to look at. Source titles, I do not have anything. And then this specific tab is the tab where you are going to add your prep cost. Okay, these are my prep costs. Pretty much should be self-explanatory. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Okay, so no, profit return on investment, I only want to get products that are profitable. So anything that is above 1% return on investment, I want to add it, because sometimes, if you do not use the price adjustments, if you scan the whole website, sometimes, because I do not necessarily use the price adjustment all the time, sometimes I don't, okay? And so if I don't, when I scan the whole website, sometimes by navigating on the website, you can find extra coupons and stuff like that. And so I want to see those products, so because there's maybe a way for me to make them more profitable. And because of that, if they are just a tiny bit profitable, I may be able to increase my profit margins, and they may start being interesting. So because of that, I set it up as 1%. And yeah, so this is pretty much everything when it comes to my filters with tactile arbitrage. And yeah, let's move to the next tab. So the next tab is going to be view data, and it's going to be the tab where you can see all the leads that Tactile Arbitrage found for you. And so usually I do not like to use the advanced view for this. I use the basic view because I feel like there's too much information that is not necessarily needed, and something is going wrong with tactile arbitrage. I don't know what it is, but let me close all this for you guys. But yeah, I do not like the advanced tab. In my opinion, most of the tabs, most of the columns, I'm sorry, are not needed. For this reason, I use the basic tab. And so the reason why I like it is because you can quickly compare the products to see if it's the exact same one. You have the picture. So for example, this product, we'll see that it maybe it's the same, but we can see that the packaging is different. The name is the same. You can see that it's an hazmat product. So it could be interesting if you do FBM. But yeah, it's just 22% return on investment. So yeah, basically, this is where you're gonna find when you look at your searches. And by the way, you can just go to Search Manager and look at search individually. And we are gonna look at this in a few. But yeah, this is a quick way to actually, you can quickly look and disqualify products. So for example, this product, I would disqualify it because return on investment is too low, and I see that the price went down, So basically, this is the price of the products, by the way. This is the price of the products after price adjustments. This is the price that it is selling at Amazon, right there. And this is the buy box. MF means that it's the buy box is FBM. FBA means that the buy box is FBA, of course, okay? So you have your gross profit, your gross return on investment, your profit margins, and more information on the product that is not necessarily relevant, that I do not necessarily look at. Most of what I look at is really the price right there, the price after adjustments, and the return on investment. That's pretty much all I look at. And of course, the Keepa tab, the Keepa chart on the left. But yeah, pretty much the details, there's a lot of stuff that is relevant, but yeah, this is what it looks like, okay? And the name of the game is to go fast through data. So let's do it quickly. So as I said, this one, maybe a product that I would look at, but the return on investment is too low. Next, 44%, looks interesting. Looks like it's the same product. Yeah, it's the same product. We get it for $7.38. And the buy box, if it's 44 at that price, it looks decent. So if I would click here to actually open the product on Amazon and see if it would make sense. So IP complaints straight off the bat, stay away from this product. And so yeah, this is the whole process with tactical arbitrage. Let's do a couple more for you guys. Let's look at generic value. I think it's IP alert 2. Yeah. Let's see if there's something that is not coming for Sally Beauty that we can use. Let's look at this. By the way, you can click here to show the barcode. I do not know why you would want to use this. I have no idea. You don't necessarily need it, but yeah. So what you can do is you can select search right there, but in. Okay, and for whatever reason I was, give me a second. Let me just log back in. For whatever reason I was logged out. Here we go. So yes, I wanted to find products that were not coming from Sally Beauty, so I could actually show you the whole process. But yeah, the whole process, this will be the whole process. So you look at products right there quickly and pretty much see, like, this is pretty much all my eyes does. Check if it's the same product. Boom, this is the same product. Return on investment. Return on investment looks good. Keepa charts looks good. Okay, I'm good. After that, I'm actually going on Amazon and actually double checking on Amazon if this is a product that I should buy. And what I'm going to do as well is check on the website to see if it is the actual cost of the product. And I'm going to make sure that, because sometimes the cost is not reported correctly. And so because of that, like, you could waste your time. So this is one thing that I'm going to check as well before I actually make a bigger commitment by actually going on Amazon and actually verifying the products, making sure that the product is good, and making some more analysis. So this is pretty much the way that you want, and you want to be fast. Train your eyes to check return on investment, keep a graph, product price adjustment. Does it look right? Okay, it looks right. Okay, we go to Amazon. If it looks right on Amazon, same thing. does not look right, but let's just say it was looking right. Same thing, we look at the kippa, make sure that the kippa is correct, because sometimes what you will see is that the kippa graph right there is not necessarily correct. So we will check this. And by the way, watch my video on kippa. I will make a new one soon, probably, but I will check on kippa if everything is correct. Everything looks correct, everything looks right, and if it's a product that I can actually go on, I would decide how much I want to buy, and I would add everything to my lead bank or to my whatever, like my purchase sheet, if I actually buy the product. By the way, I'll make a video soon on all the sheets that I use with tactical arbitrage. So next tab. So this was the products tab. This was the view data, downloaded data. We do not care. Save list. We do not care. The reverse search is an important tab. So there's two ways that you can basically use tactical arbitrage, just by scanning websites and then anything that is reverse search. Okay. With reverse search, you can do multiple things. First of all, you can import a list of asins, which I showed you in the past how to do. I have videos on 7 different reverse search that you can look. If you want to learn more about reverse search, this is a video that you can actually look at. But yeah, so you can do quick search, which you can just copy paste 100 asins. You'll notice that the interface is pretty much the same as the regular product search. Okay, it's just that what you're gonna scan is different. You can import products in bulk right there with the CSV. How it's going to work is that it's going to take those asins and it's going to check if you can find them on any website any of the websites that you have right there on the right on Amazon. Okay, so let's say you have 500 asins. It's going to check all those websites to see if those asins are actually on those websites. Okay, it's pretty much the opposite of what it is doing, hence why it's called reverse search. But what it is doing when you do a regular product search is pretty much the opposite. Okay, so there's different types of reverse search that you can do on tactical arbitrage. The first one, as I said, you can import products in bulk. You can do it manually with 100 asins, UPC or SBNs if you sell books, if you are still selling books. You can do quick keyword search that I've never done, so I don't know if you wanted to sell specifically, I don't know, headphones. You could do headphones and do a reverse search this way. I've never done it, by the way, but this is something that maybe I should actually start looking into. But if you wanted to do, for example, Nike hoodies, Nike pants, Levi's pants, if this is something that you sell, this looks like it may be an interesting way to actually do it. Now, one that is actually quite interesting is actually searching on some seller storefronts, like doing a reverse search from a seller storefront. So the reason why this is interesting is if you found a product with tactical arbitrage already, what you can do is look at this product. Let's say I found this product and I've been selling this product profitably with tactical arbitrage. No, I could look at other sellers that I know are using tactical arbitrage, probably because they actually are selling this product and they are doing online arbitrage, because it's a product that you can find doing online arbitrage. I would take their storefront ID, which is what you can find right here in there. And I'm sorry, I copied everything. This is what you can find right there in the URL, and you can actually find it right there as well if you want to. Okay, so you can just copy this and paste it right there. Now, you only have eight searches, and I think it replans every 2 hours. You get 1 extra. But it's actually not the best way to do it. Actually, it's really not the best way to do it. The best way to do it is actually to use, and I have a whole video on this. There's a couple of ways that you can do it. You can do it with tactical expander, or you can do it with asin gadget. And you can watch my other video on reverse search for more of an in-depth tutorial on how to do this. Okay. So yeah, that's it's super interesting. It's a great way to actually, and it's way faster, by the way, because there's no limit and you can do way more storefront at the same time if you do it with the other ways. But that's pretty much how you do it, because you can basically either, like with either tactical expander or which you can see you would just need to toggle this, okay? Or with async gadget by exporting all the asins from sellers on a specific asin, and then importing them as bulk with a CSV. It's way faster. Scan bestseller. You can choose a category and scan every single asin, every single bestseller asin from that specific category. I do not like it. I've never really done it. Maybe I've done it once. This is not something that I personally do. Scan most wished items that are appearing the most in wished list. It's great strategies if you want to find asins with a lot of demand. And I guess that it could be a great strategy heading into Q4, heading towards Christmas, which has passed already, but you never know for next year. It may be something that you can do, that you can implement next year, maybe, or the rest of the year. No. It starts to get a little bit more interesting with those movers and shakers, because this is a scan that you can do to find products that are starting to get more tractions. The movers and shakers are products that are becoming more popular, and so you can find trends. You can find trends way before they actually happen. Doing this, I've heard some people finding great leads with this. This is not a strategy that I use personally, but this is a strategy that you could use. With the reverse search, most of the time, if I do it, and I haven't done one in a while, but like if I would do one, it would be like by importing bulk product codes and by with Tactical Expander. That's pretty much the only two way that I do it. Pretty much. The other ones, I've done it sometimes by doing some really specific keeper search, keeper product finder search, exporting them as CSV and importing them right there. I've done it in the past. I've had some great results with this, but it's not necessarily the best way. In my opinion, the best way is the best way to actually do this is, as I showed you, by exporting a lot of asins from sellers with a tool like async gadget and importing them right there. Then if you want to see the results, same thing, you go either right there or you go to the search manager. Now let's go into always be scanning. And always be scanning is pretty much a tab that if you actually turn it on, Tactical Arbitrage will be scanning the web at all time, finding you products. No, I never use it because there's a lot of trash and I've never had the patience to actually try to find good leads, but it looks like there could be some decent stuff, and you could even manufacture margins a little bit more if you wanted to. For example, with this product on my OTC store, looks like it's decent, 26%. Maybe I could push the return on investment up a little bit. But yeah, I've never necessarily used it. And once again, it is with the advanced search manager thing. I don't necessarily like it. So yeah, I don't necessarily like it. I do not use it. But this is somewhere that a place that you can potentially find good leads from. You could, if you wanted to, first of all, add the price adjustment for every single site. So add the cashback for every single site. Add the discount if you have a coupon code, if you have a loop, a welcome coupon. You can add the gift cards for every single website. And so the results will be a little bit more, I would say a little bit more accurate. But yeah, a lot of products to go through. You could select by website. You could select by you can filter them by there's different way you can filter them. I do not necessarily use it. I've never used it. I do not like it. So yeah, but it's something that you could actually start looking into, and I'm pretty sure that you can find some pretty good leads if you actually have the patience to look at it. And this is something that you could have your VA look at every day if they don't have anything to do, if they finished their work and they still have some hours to fill. It's something that they can do. Okay. Next tab, the search manager. This is where you're going to see all the search that are running, and this is where I'm going to talk to you about the store where you can actually do stuff with the Rubbies. So usually you can only run 7 search at the same time per region. Okay, you can only run 7 search at once. No, This is something that you can increase by spending 50,000 rubies. Okay, I have 90,000. I cannot even buy one. I'm broke in terms of rubies on tactical arbitrage, but yeah. So you can add 2 extra active scans on tactile arbitrage by using rubies, and there's a lot of other stuff that you can add. So view data. Sometimes it's frustrating when your view data tab, you have too many products saved. You need to delete them. You can add 25,000 more just by spending your rubies. No. What I spent my rubies on so far is the bulk limit, increasing the easy bulk limit, because you can increase. So the easy bulk, just so you can remember, the easy bulk is, let's go to the product search. The easy bulk is when you, let's say I want to scan this. This is the easy bulk. So when I select categories right there, I think the maximum is 500 usually, and so this is going to be a bad example. We need a website with more. I think 1,000 bulbs has a lot. Yeah, so there's 750, so I can only select 750 because the max is, I think, 500, but I bought some more. Okay, I bought some more. So I think this is where you should actually spend your rubies. This is where I've been spending mine. Yeah, because I added 250, because the basics, like usually you can only add 50, okay? You can only scan 50 categories at a time. So yeah, you can do other stuff. I think what I'm going to spend my rubies on right now is probably increasing the maximum search time by 7 hours for those huge scans, and because it's not too much expensive compared to increasing the number of active scans that you can do. So yeah, so we were in the search manager. So the search manager is the place where you're going to be able to see all the latest scan that you have done, and you can actually look at them. So yeah, if you click right there on results, and I do not want to show you my results, but like if you click on view data, it's going to bring you to the exact same thing that we saw right here, except that it's going to be for a specific search. Okay, that's pretty much going to be the same thing. No, the analysis tab is a tab that I've never used because I do not know why I would actually look at variation with tactical arbitrage. I do not know why I would look at asyncs with tactical edge and all that stuff. So bundleizer is the only thing that could be interesting because it can actually give you, it is going to help you create bundles, and I've made videos talking about bundles that are great opportunities. You can create your own bundles. It's going to show you opportunities as well with bundles that you can create on Amazon. No, I've never used it myself, and it is not where this is something that I should actually dive deeper into, and that I should potentially look at if I want to with tactical arbitrage. I'm sorry. So yeah. And after that, you have the settings, you have your inventory. You can add your inventory. I do not do this. And after that, you have your settings. And this is the advanced user tab is an interesting place because this is a place where you can actually add new websites to tactical arbitrage if you use XPath. Okay, and you can hire somebody to actually create XPath for you to actually make more money and be able to scan more websites with tactical arbitrage. So that's pretty much it with tactical arbitrage. This video is already quite long. It's already been 38 minutes that we've been looking at tactical arbitrage. I hope that if you were a newbie with tactical arbitrage, this video helped you a little in actually understanding tactical arbitrage and making you a power user in potentially. But I hope this first look at tactical arbitrage and this first review of tactical arbitrage actually helps you understand how to use tactical arbitrage and how I use it every day and how you can emulate myself to integrate tactical arbitrage into your workflow. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you want to keep learning about selling on Amazon, watch these other videos on the screen right now. And I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.